Welcome to Java Programming Tutorials, Chapter 29, Java Reflections, brought to you by Ankpro Technologies. My name is Harish. So in this session, we are going to learn about the reflections in Java. So first let's understand what is reflection. Reflection, it is a process of examining or modifying the behavior of a class at runtime. So let me keep it simple, or let me tell it in simple words, like you have a class and inside the class you have defined array, method, or something, fields or something like that, or primitive data types. You have defined some variable with a primitive data type. Okay, now you want to check them, you want to cross verify whether my class holds all these things at the runtime. At that point of time, we will make use of the concept called reflection to do that. So if you're working with the reflection, then you have to make use of the packages like java.lang.Class, which has many methods which help us in getting the metadata at the runtime. So that metadata contains the information about the class, like in the sense what the class contains and what it does not contain. Those information will be present inside the metadata file. Okay, and apart from that, if we need to work more about the reflection, then we have to make use of these packages java.lang and java.lang.reflect. Okay, and right now, without wasting much time, let me jump into the next slide. Here I have few methods taken. I've taken only the 4 methods because the funda of this session is like you have to understand the basic things about the reflection. So I've taken these things like methods like getName, isInterface, isArray, isPrimitive. So if you're making use of the getName method, what it's going to return is it's going to return the class name. IsInterface, it's going to check whether you have defined an interface in your program or not. IsArray is going to check if an array is present inside the program or not. IsPrimitive, which checks if it is primitive, like if you have defined any primitive value, then it's going to return true. Right now, how to work with these reflection methods, it's very simple. Let me jump into Eclipse and let me show you a demo of it. First, let us work with this getName method. So it's going to return the class name. So how can we work with that? It's very simple. First, my class name is class demo and its c1 is equal to new class demo. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll create another class demo object. Sorry, I'm going to take the class and I'm going to create an object like c1 class is equal to c1 dot get class. Okay, and this is also one of the reflection method get class. It's going to return the class name of this c1 object. In the sense, it's going to return this name only, class demo. So right now, since it is the class name is a string, right, let me store it in some variable. The variable name is demo. Okay, is equal to then I want to take that c1 object, c1 class get name, fine, that's YSO. So now let me print that demo, or let me make it perfect, like perfect name, perfect meaning. Okay, now I'll pass that object, sorry, variable called demo. So it's going to return us, okay, and observe very clearly the class name what we are checking for. So where we are getting that with the help of this reflection method as well as with the help of this reflection method, we are getting, okay, that object as a metadata, and from that metadata we are calling only the class name with the help of this method get name. So it's returning the class name right now. So this is how we checked about the get name. Okay, it returns the class name. For example, I want to check whether I have an interface or not. So how can I do that? It's very simple again. So let me jump into the class and let me show you like how to check whether it's having a interface or not. Okay, so it's very simple. Let me jump into Eclipse now, right now. So let me remove this. As of now, we understood like how to work with the get name reflection method. So now let me go there. Let me define an interface. Interface name is simple. This is how we'll define the interface, right? So now what I'll do is I'll just tell like class C is equal to class dot for name. I'm going to pass the interface name. The interface name is simple, fine. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to check like SYSO. So then I'm going to tell like C dot is interface. So it's going to return true or false. Okay, C dot is interface. So I'm getting error. So what I'll do is surround with try catch block. Let me cut this and let me paste it here itself. So when I run the program, it's going to return true. You can observe very clearly. It's going to return true because we have an interface in a program defined here. For example, if I pass something like with other name SIM, so now when I run the program, it's going to return me error telling like the find that interface is not found in your method. So when I pass a proper thing, it's going to return me this one true. Okay, and now this is what about the class demo. Okay, I hope you understood this one. The method called isInterface checks if it is an interface or not. Okay, and we have something called isArray. So let me show you that also, how to work with isArray. So let me jump into Eclipse. So let me remove this. As of now it's not necessary. Let me remove this interface too. So now what I'll do here is let me create an array of integer type var is equal to. So let me initialize the values to this array like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is my array, and next what I'll do is I'll create a string not var. Okay, I'm going to store some value like hello world. Okay, next what I'll do is I'll just create a class is equal to var dot get class. So it's going to return me the class. Okay, then again I'm going to tool for this one too. So class var, okay, not var is equal to var dot get class. Okay, I have a integer array as well as a string. So here I'm checking like with the help of this class object, I'm telling like var dot get class is going to return the class name. Here also it's going to return the class name. Let us check what's going to happen. So I'll make use of if condition block. If okay, var case dot is array. Okay, if it is array, then what it has to do is, if it is array, then it has to print telling like that var is an array. So sorry for this. Yeah, so otherwise we have to print like var is not an array. Similarly, let me check it for the other one. So it's I want to take this one. So when I run the program, it's going to print, observe very clearly, var is an array, not var is an array. Obviously this var, it's an array, so it's going to return like it is an array, but not var, it's not an array, it's just a string variable. So this is how you can verify whether the items present inside your class is an array or not with the help of this array method. And is primitive, that also we are going to check right now, is primitive or not. Okay, so what I'll do is right now let me go back to my Eclipse and let me show you a demo of it, like how to check whether it's a primitive type or not. So I'll create an object of my class first. Class demo c1 is equal to new class demo. Okay, then I'm going to create a class. Then I'm going to tell like c1 class is equal to c1 dot get class. Okay, I'm going to return the class of this object. The class is class demo only, so it's going to return the class demo. Okay, next what I'll do is I'll just initialize a variable like demo is equal to 10, and also what I'm going to do is class is equal to int dot class, and I'm going to end this right now here. Now we'll make use of this method is primitive or not. Let me check it out. So how to do that? I have to take a boolean value, boolean re to return value is equal to c1, this one I'm going to check it out, dot is primitive. Okay, is primitive. Here I'm going to check like c1 is primitive type or not. Is c1 primitive? My question, like, so I'll get the output as true. Okay, next copy the same thing, and here tell value 1, and here also the 1, and here it is the k value. So in the sense this one demo, instead of this I need to give this demo, or sorry, I have to give this one L class. Okay, so now when I run the program, you can observe very clearly we'll get the output as false for c1 is primitive type. Okay, and have to get the other one, that is the demo. Sorry for this, one sec, demo, as well as to this is c1. Okay, you can observe very clearly when I run the program, you can observe here d is a primitive type, demo is a primitive type. Yes, this demo variable is a primitive type because it's of type integer. Okay, and but the class, okay, what we are checking right now here, it is okay, the L class, it's not a primitive type. Okay, it's not a primitive type, so we are getting the output as non-primitive. Okay, I hope you understood about what is primitive type and what is isArray, what is isInterface returns, what is getName. So we understood like what is reflection in this chapter. So finally, thank you for listening. Have a great day. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel Ankpro Training. You can also like our Facebook page visiting this URL. You can also follow us on Twitter. For further reference, ref our website. We are on LinkedIn too. Last but not the least, please don't forget to give the feedback. Thank you. Have a great day.